Congratulations on starting your Invisalign journey. I'm going to go over some things of what to do and not to do while wearing your Invisalign. The most important thing is how many hours you wear them. With Invisalign, you're supposed to wear them for 20 to 22 hours out of every single day. You only take them out to eat and brush your teeth. These are what your trays look like. As you can see, they have little bumps on them, which is where your attachments will be placed. Same thing on the teeth, little bumps that kind of blend in. That's what anchors the Invisalign to your teeth. After we place the attachments, you're going to take your trays, you're going to line them up with your teeth. Top teeth are big, bottom teeth are small, and you just push with your thumbs until the trays are completely set in your mouth. Same thing with the bottom. Line them up and push them in with your fingers. Just like you would a coffee cup, you want to make sure that your trays are nice and snug on your teeth like you would a lid to a cup. After putting them in, it may feel a little funny. You're going to feel plastic, you may have a lisp, you may have a lot of buildup of saliva. That'll go away after a couple days of wearing them once your mouth gets used to having something that they didn't have in there. Afterwards, you want to make sure we give you these little bite sticks. You would line them up with your teeth. You want to do them on both sides and the front. You would take the bite stick and bite and squeeze. Bite, squeeze, bite and squeeze. You want to do that for at least 5 minutes on each side and in front for at least the first 3 days after putting the trays in. When taking them out, you take especially with having the attachments on, you want to take your thumb and your pointer finger and go to the back inside of the mouth and pull. Same thing with the bottom. You take your fingers and you go from both sides and pop them out. It may be a little tricky at first until you get used to taking the trays in and out, and as your teeth move around, sometimes that makes it a little easier. They also give you a hook. If you're struggling to get them out or you're out and about and you don't want to put your fingers in your mouth, it's the same concept. Take the hook it into the tray and pull. Both sides. Invisalign gives you this nice black case. This goes with you everywhere. Whenever your Invisalign are not in your mouth, you're going to make sure you put them directly in this case. You don't want to wrap them up in a paper towel, leave them laying around, because that's how they get broken, lost, dog eats them, any of that stuff. If that does ever happen, you would have this backup case, which is what your previous aligners are going to be. And so when you switch from tray 1 to tray 2, tray 1 is going to go in this case, it's going to be left home, and this tray 2 will go in this case whenever it is not in your mouth. So on and so forth. If you lose a tray, if you lose tray 5, you should have tray 4 in here. You could always go backwards. You may not necessarily be able to jump onto tray 6. You'll give the office a call and we'll let you know what to do, or order you a new aligner if it's needed. These are the packages that the aligners come in. It's going to have your name, the trays, upper, lower, a little QR code which you can scan, and it'll download a little Invisalign app that can also help track your trays, and a date box. We're going to date them for you every time you come in. You get 9 trays at a time. You'll change them once a week. If you change them on a Friday, you'll change them the next Friday at night after wearing them all day. So you'll switch from 1 to 2. You'll put 2 in after dinner time, brush your teeth, put tray number 2 in, wear that for a week. Invisalign also gives you cleaning crystals. They are little packets like this. I would say do this during like dinner time, sometime when you're going to have the trays out of your mouth for a little bit of time. You dump the crystals into a cup of cool water, let the Invisalign soak in it. You don't have to do it every day, you could do it once per tray. When you run out of these packets on Amazon, they sell something called Retainer Bright. It is the same concept, but they are little tablets. Just do the same thing. We also give you these. They are aligner chewies. They work the same as the bite sticks. It's just perfect. Do the same thing, bite and squeeze 5 minutes at a time when you put the trays in. When you first get Invisalign, you may feel a little bit of discomfort. If you do, you could take Advil, Motrin, Tylenol, whatever you normally take. If you ever feel a rough spot on the trays, sometimes when you pull them out, you feel sometimes the edges flare or they get a little rough. You would take a nail file and just file out wherever's uncomfortable, or a scissor and cut wherever's uncomfortable. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always call the office, email the office. We get right back to you. Good luck with your treatment.